to get back in the JCPOA. So far, hasn't made much progress. Is that good or bad?
You and I have both been accused of making it impossible for them to get back in, and I always think, God bless us. The truth is, we've reached a point with this where it's probably less material today than it was 2, 4, 6 years ago to get back in something with a duration that is unimportant, and the fact the Iranians now have removed all the cameras. We've moved so far past the 2015 JCPOA. I prefer that they not do it, but at some point there's so much more to our policy, our Middle East policy, than the JCPOA today. The mindset of the JCPOA is dangerous, apart from the deal itself. The mindset is that you need to support the Iranians so they can be a counterforce. This is the best argument I can make for the Biden approach. They can be a counterforce to the Sunnis in the region. Is just plain crazy. Yeah, I'm not a diplomat anymore. I'm an unemployed former diplomat, so I can speak a language I wouldn't have used 18 months ago. Look, it's a mistake for the United States. It's a mistake for the region. The Iranians present the most risk of terror, and then the proliferation risk that comes from Iran. And they're friends, right? They're friends with the Chinese Communist Party. Elliot's other buddy, Nicholas Maduro, was in Iran this week. We need to deny the Iranians the resources and tools to put the rest of the world at risk. It may well be the case. It may well be the case that we had them from $96 billion, just as a fact. We had them from $96 billion in foreign exchange reserves to about $4 billion the day we walked out of office at noon on January 20th. Any of you in the commercial space and the international space that know when a nation's foreign exchange reserves expire, and they would have expired 2-3 months from our departure, you have to make really difficult decisions. And we could already see lower payments going to Hamas, lower payments going to Hezbollah, reduced capacity to control the Shia militias in Iraq. We could see that happening, and we were headed down the right path. It's the only way forward. I fear that it may be that the enrichment's gone too far, that they've buried the program too deep, that it will be difficult to find a negotiated solution, and it will take clever warriors to push back against what Iran intends. One last story. I think it was my 4th day as CI director, and I worked very hard for Marco Rubio in the primary, but I get chosen by Donald Trump. And I got a chance